Well, hello again, friends, and welcome back to some more Fields of Mistria. Great to have you. We're going to pet our kitty cat and jump on downstairs for today. Time to go do all of our normal chores and figure out where we're putting this bowl of berries. Also, I might want to make some more of those gem cookies. Just real fast. Okay, we will make one so that we can give it to Island, which will be wonderful. And then we'll go take care of the animals, I think, first thing today. That's what we'll do. And then we will water our crops and all that stuff. So we'll do that second. First thing is first, though. Let's go take care of our animals. Hello, animal friends. Hello, hello, hello. Here is your breakfast today. I hope that you enjoy this super delicious and wonderful and absolutely amazing animal feed that I did not make for you. And I'm going to have to restock your food trough because it did rain yesterday. And I did not come down to feed you. So here we go. Very nice. Yeah, it really does bum me out somewhat that... Like, what is this? What is this thing here for? This little thing you can't interact with? I don't know. You can sell things right here, which is kind of nice, I think. Or maybe it's just like a chest that's all like auto in here. I don't know. Whatever. I know you can sell things up top, but you would think you'd be able to sell things right from here. But it says chest. But maybe this is just a different place you can put this, like the statue. No, the statue definitely has to go there. I don't know what that's for. You guys, what is that for? What is this for? I am confuzzled. Also, can we do something with these like things on the side and like incubate our own eggs or something? I've never tried that either. There's a lot with the farming of animals in this game that I've not gotten into, despite it being out for quite some time. There's always more things in games you can learn for the most part, I would say. Yeah, I think this is just a chest, right? Oh yeah, it says ship item. Yeah. So you just ship it. Yeah, you don't want to use that as a storage chest. But yeah, I don't know what this is for, and I don't know, like, what... This looks like it should be, like, food related somehow, but anyway, it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, you don't want to, like, you don't want to just... I mean, you could just ship things straight from the barn, but, I mean, there's... I don't ship anything, as you probably have noticed, from the farm. I just hold on to it. Hello there. If it's from the animals, we hold on to it, because you never know when it might come in useful. That might be the last vintage item I need, by the way. Just saying. Okay, I'm really liking how the kitchen is kind of shaping up now. This is filling me with joy. That being said, I want to go, like, give these gifts and stuff, and we gotta water our crops still, so... Let's just take care of that. I wonder what you get from sugarcane. Like, as a dish that randomly shows up. Do you get anything? I don't even know. Alright, let's try it. Yep, you can in fact do it. You just have to listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's crazy town. I love it. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ah, all of our onions are ready. 24 more onion, that's right. Perhaps not the most, like, highest price item that one could have, but... Anyway, I will say, too, one thing that I have noticed now that there is so much stuff unlocked in the game, when you go to switch the menus up top with the with LB and RB, like when you switch to some of these bigger ones, it does, you do notice the load time. Right? Like even here, like to go to this checkmark one, it's huge. Now when you go to these smaller ones, there's no load time at all. Like you can zip through, it's fine. But you hit these few right through here, and it's like, it's noticeable. that you can't just zip through them. And I hope that's addressed for the 1.0 release. I do hope that is addressed and that the lag goes away. Because, you know, I will say, it because it's so egregiously noticeable to me, it's one of my few, like, actual complaints with anything in this game. I really enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun. I very much have enjoyed spending time playing it. And, yeah, just the fact that you just notice it so much, like, comparatively to how everything else works in the game, it just sort of bugs me a little bit. Peaches. Okay, we're gonna have to do like a quest fulfillment day here sometime. Just saying. It's not gonna be today, but we will need to do it. Okay, where is anyone? Okay, island's way over there. Juniper's way at the beach. Wow, everybody's all over the place today. Okay, okay. And then what I'm hoping is once we drop off these couple of items to give as gifts, we can get back to the farm and fix up the kitchen just a little bit more. And sort of debate with ourselves what to do with our extra refrigerator. Because I'm still not really sure what to do with that. We got a mist pet bed? Heck yeah. The best of all pet beds, obviously. And I would love to get up there, but apparently that's something that happens. You can do it, I guess? Maybe you need the last part of the game to be done. Alright, here we go. Boom. Oh, goodness. This gift is fit for a king. Maybe even the sign of a country baron. I think you said that last time. Nothing like the waters of the bathhouse for washing away the dirt and grit from the western ruins. Alright, well, he seems to be off to the bath. And I'm off to find the owner of the bath, so that's kind of funny. At least to me. It's a bit funny. Yeah, let's jump. Oh, we can't jump that. Well, maybe you can. You have to be like at a very specific angle, though, and I don't want to deal with that. Boop. Okay, Juniper. You should be down by the beach somewhere. Hello. Dragonfly. We will grab you just because. Get this guy too. Nice little crab. Nice, nice. Aha. Boop. This is just what I wanted, right where I wanted it. You have quite the talent for gift giving. The sun feels so good, I wish I could put this weather in a bottle and save it for winter. Everybody's in their bathing suits today. Henrietta's been at the seed corn again. I keep telling her she can just ask, but that's a feather bottom for you. Wow, she's a feather bottom? That's right, she's from the most award-winning lineage to ever grace chickendom. Henrietta Jubilation Featherbottom. What a name. It's been an honor and privilege to raise her, but sometimes I wonder if all those blue ribbons and first place trophies have gone to her head. If she's not careful, they could cost her a win. Well, you know, sometimes that does happen. My son's Rocket League team just got second place in a tournament the other day, and an in-person LAN tournament, and it was a team that just, they are very evenly matched with, and they lost in overtime of the last game. And he was pretty bummed out about it. So, I get it, you know? Maybe sometimes you make some assumptions about how you're gonna do, and then it doesn't turn out that way. To play every game like it's a new series, even if you played the opponent over and over and over again. Alright, we do not need this, correct? Nope, and we don't need those, and I don't need you either, right? That is correct. Okay, and we do this pet bed. Look at all this random stuff in here. Look. Rug, cushion, bed, a lamp, a storage chest, another storage chest. I mean, like, we got a lot of just random stuff there. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This is empty, right? Yeah, okay. We gotta move these so we can get to this. And this. Okay, first things first. Pans in the corner. That's as far over as they'll go. And then this one next to it. Perfect. And then we need the stove. The actual cooker station. Why aren't you letting me, like, move you with my... There we go. So that has to go there. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, and then... I think I want the big fridge, though. Yeah. Alright, well, this is gonna get... Oh, you know what? It won't be that bad. It won't be that bad. Hang on. 1 second. We have these extra... storages that we can utilize real fast. Oh, I don't even know if we'll be able to fit all this in there. Okay, well, real fast, let's just stack all of this stuff in that chest, and we'll just start grabbing things out of here. You can hold a lot more than you think you can in this game, I will say that. Can we just, like, quick stack it? No? We gotta... Okay. It would have been nice if we could have just, like, transfer entire inventory, you know what I mean? Yeah, boy. Those mist chests can hold a heck of a lot of items. Like, this is absolutely crazy. Holds as much as the fridge. That's so good. Oh, you know what? I am gonna need this. Bop. Okay, so I want that there. Very good. And then... yeah, let's put that back. So... Wait. In what order did we take these out? The sword is first. Pickaxe, axe, watering can, rod. Okay, I think all of that's correct. And I need this too. And I would like this up here on the wall. Do I want it like behind here? No, that looks weird. It would have to go like here, right? I mean, it could go there, but then it's just like you're blocking some of your shelf, and that seems odd to me. So we put it here, we put it here, kind of like overlapped a little? No, we'll put it here. Okay, listen. I need you to cooperate, game. There we go. Okay, now we can just, you know, slowly transfer all this food back over. It won't take that long, I don't think. It's a lot of button clicking. You know, other than that, it's not so bad. Whee! Oh yeah, those salted watermelons. Yeah, those are a big hit. No, 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 no. Not the crab. We don't need the crab. That's fine. Okay then. Beautiful. Right. We can get rid of this then. Perfect. Okay, now let's just see if any of this will quick stack up here. There we go. A couple of those things did. Nice. And I hit the organize button, so now my tools are all in the wrong order from where I would like them to be. Okay, perfect. Now we do have this other refrigerator. What if we, like, moved this over here? Like, right by the entrance to the house to get upstairs? That's not too bad, I don't think. And then what we can do... Okay, I would like this still accessible. Maybe we... No, we can leave that there. That's fine. I'm having a thought. Let's, we'll get there. Just let me cook for a second here. If we put this refrigerator in the corner, we can put this up here. Do we want to center it like in front of the window? Yeah. That looks nice. Do we want another shelf? No, that feels a little busy. Okay. Don't need this. Now we can put the rest of the food away here. That's fine. There we go. See, and then this we can use. And we just put an ingredient in and we get food out of it. It's a good time. Now, I think over here we needed this for one of these. There we go. Rare fish bait. Hello. And we will send our animals inside. I don't know if we sent them outside today, to be fair. But, you know, if we did not, then that's fine. If we did, then they went back inside. It's great. Okay. Put this away. Put that away. Put that away. Where are we storing our extra chests? Because I swear that somewhere I had a spot where I was putting them. And I can't find them now. There they are. Let's organize here. Yeah, we got some chests. Nice. Alright, we can sell all that. Go over here. We gotta drop this off. And maybe we'll put the tea in here. And then what we need to do is maybe we move a bunch of this stuff over to that fridge. And we can clean up this corner a little bit. You know what I mean? Rosemary being in there is a little bit strange. We should maybe think about that. Also, what are you doing in there? Fennel? Yeah, we'll have to think that through. This will help clean up some of this area that has been messy for such a long time. Very nice, very nice. And now we can move this chest. Whoop. Okay, and this is mostly beverages and stuff. Hopefully there's enough room for these. Whoop. We're gonna find out. Ooh, it's gonna be tight. Okay. That'll... Oh, that didn't stack. Oh, I thought you stacked. Well, let's check our other fridge and just see. There we go. There's a few things that'll quick stack. Let's go. What else is, like, for sure going in here? Okay, now, let's take out a couple of these herbs. That seems smart to me. And we can put in some actual drinks and stuff. The honey can go in a different container. We got a nice sushi platter. Okay. I mean, you know, I think some of this stuff... Yeah, like forage ingredients and stuff I don't think need to be in here. I don't think we need rice seeds. Oh no, that's actually just rice. Never mind. Walnuts we can probably take out. Okay. We can go put those in another chest. That's fine. Yeah, chestnuts I don't think we need in here. In favor of putting things like jam. Yeah, I like that. That makes me feel better about life. Okay. And then we can put all of that stuff in here. All these extra forage items we'll just throw in there. Nice. And then we can put our honey away. And then... Where were those chests at? They were down here somewhere. There we go. Put those where they go. And then... I mean, really, we could put a bunch of the forage, like, herbs and stuff into this chest. And then just have, like, a foraging herby chest, which maybe is not a bad idea, honestly. Okay, there you go. So I don't know that this room's done, but I think this part up at the top is done. So let me know what you think about it. I think it's okay for the most part. I like it. I guess the only thing that maybe I would debate is having a shelf where this window is and moving that window where this calendar is and moving the calendar like upstairs. Yeah, but then there'd be no window here at all. Well, no, the window would still be there. I mean, so that might be something to think about. Yeah, let me know what you think about that one. If you like that one or not. And I would appreciate the feedback. All right, but for now, what we're going to do is we're going to reorganize our inventory slightly. We'll sell these things off in the morning. And we're going to go to bed. There we go. Good times. Yeah, we did sell a little bit of things. Okay, we got a little bit more money. Back up to $31,000. Absolutely lovely. Save is completed. And our cat is once again in our room because it is once again raining outside. Yeah, that longer walk, I don't know if I'm a fan of. You know, if we put this over here like we had it, kind of like in front of the fridge. Yeah, see, this is the problem, I think, is that because I would really like it like right in front of the fridge so it looks like a rug, but then it's going to be like, okay, you have to be very careful which item you're highlighting. But I do like having this like right here, right by the door. And it does kind of look like a rug. Like, what if we... Hang on. How annoying is this going to be? Hang on. Like, what if we like just... What if we did just put it here? Yeah, and then as long as you're like basically running into the fridge, you can access the fridge with no problem. Plus, like, think about this. You teleport down in the... You know, maybe you want, like, a late-night snack, and you're just like, boom, instant fridge. Like, they're living the dream over here, okay? We're living the dream. Now, that means we need something over in this corner, and I don't know what that's going to be, but... You know? I mean, I suppose we can try and figure that out, too. Good times. All right, well. Messed around with all of that. Look, our tomatoes are done. All right, what do we got today, animals? Well, we've got lots of good stuff. You know, I could feed you again, I suppose. This would save me a little bit of time having to restock your food. So, I mean, I don't mind doing it. It's all good. All this time I've been walking all the way around that, and I could have just jumped over it. Boy, I've been doing things the long way. The long way. Not the wrong way, the long way. All right, animal friends over here. How we doing today? You have not eaten yet either. Perfect. We are kind of low on small animal feed. Maybe what we ought to do is spend a minute at our little mill here on the farm and make you guys some more food. But I'm not sure what I need in order to do that, quite frankly. I have to go look and see what comes up, you know? There we go. Taken care of. Lovely. All right, let's stack all those. Move this up there, move that there. Okay. And now it's time to harvest some tomatoes, I guess. They're not ready yet. Is anything ready yet? Nope. All right, what about our strawberries? Are they good? Are they good, or do we need another day? Think we need another day or two? Okay. We just got the onion. All right, well, let's continue in our very widespread efforts to clean up some things on the farm here. Okay, mill. Let's see. What do we need? Deluxe small. Okay, so we need that, and we need... Okay, let's go get some more of those then. That made perfect sense to me, and y'all probably don't know what I'm talking. Okay, we need 2 corn, a lilac, some red stuff. All right. All right, all right. All right, 2 corn. A lilac. We need some red flowers. Which red flower? You? No, that's spring. Fall. Fall. Summer. I thought there was another one. I don't see anything there. I don't see any flowers in there. Eggs go here. Well, I know that we needed 2 corn. And I knew that we needed this. And I knew that we needed that. Okay, so I need a rose. Aha. A rose by any other name is still a rose. Okay, a rose. And then I need one of those, like, twiggy things. Hang on. These are all, like... Yeah, these are all herbs and stuff here. Let's grab all these out of here. And we'll put them in this chest. And then I did need a basil, which is somewhere. We just put it away. Alright, where'd you go? You look like 2 little sticks. Well, that's a basil. Maybe that's not what I need. Is that what I need? No, I thought it looked like 2 little sticks. Yeah, that thing. I don't know what that is. It looks like a weed, really, is what it looks like to me. I mean, I'm not saying it is a weed. I'm just saying it, you know, kind of looks like a weed. Alright. I don't see anything there. A little stickweed. Aha! Tea. They wanted a tea. Well, who doesn't really, you know? Tea is delicious after all. Just ask the British. They'll tell you. Probably in way more detail than you ever want to know. But they'll tell you. Alright, stack that. Now then, let's make a couple cookies. And be on our way, shall we? Alright, cookie. Yes, indeed. 1 golden cookie coming right up. Only the most incredibly tasty cookies. Yes, indeed. You know what? Cookies sound great. I wonder if my wife could be persuaded to make me some chocolate chip cookies. Probably if I did dishes. I bet if I did dishes, I could talk her into it. I don't know if I have time to do dishes today, you guys. I'll be honest. I got a lot of recording to do today. And I'm just not sure that I'm going to be able to make it to that, you know? Okay, we don't need, I don't need. Okay, great. Now let's enjoy this. And we'll grab our little horse friend and see who's where. Okay, there's okay, everybody that we need to talk to is at the museum right now, which is perfect because I have to go there anyway and donate something. So, huzzah. Let's go. Let's go do some donation. Do the donation. Do donation. Somebody wanted these? Who wanted peaches? Millions of peaches. Coconuts. Okay. Peach. Ah, Saturday market. Got it. It is only Thursday. We cannot turn that in today. Well. What a busy day at the museum it is. And boop. No, not you. Why are you both there? That is evil. How dare you? What? Oh my gosh. I am beside myself with annoyance. Not really. It's okay. We can just go. We can just go make another one. It's no big deal. You know what? Do you want a sushi? There you go. It's good enough. You know, it's a gift is a gift. The rain's a bit brisk. I hope Josephine's offering those fancy teas of hers at the end tonight. I heard Vera's birthday's in a few days. She deserves something for making the rest of us look nice, don't you think? I heard something intriguing. Would you like to know? Yes, I would. Alright, what do we got? Perch risotto. There are so many recipes in this game that I still don't have. I don't even know how to make that. I'll be honest. Golden cookies? These are dangerous. I can never eat just one. Oh, I'll still take them, though. Shh. I'm brainstorming a new potion. I have a big evening of brewing ahead of me. Alright, well, you have fun with that. What is this thing? The colored paving stone. Oh, can we have different colors then? Oh, holy. Yes, we can. Okay. Well, that is... You could really make something with that, let me tell you. Boy. Okay. What do you need to make it? How do we make those? I don't know. Is that fishing spot still here? No, of course. Is there a fish over here? Hello? It is raining and you are a fish. I would like to catch you. Would you like to come back to my farm? Maybe sit in a chest for a while? Several years is likely. A chum, eh? Oi, what a good chum you are. Maybe we can go over to the spot on the right and catch something. Hello there. Yes, indeed. Come, little fishes. Okay, when I said little, I didn't mean a minnow necessarily, but that is absolutely hilarious. I think this is about the only way. Can you catch a legend fish this way? Like, maybe this is the way that you catch them. I don't know what we even do with these fish. What do you do with a chum? Where is that fish native to? Is that made up for the game, or is that actually a real fish? I don't know enough about fish to know, quite frankly. You know, sometimes you guys think I ask these questions, like, literally just for conversation. If I'm asking the question, I probably don't know. Or don't remember at the time that I ask it. Which is the same as not knowing, quite frankly. There's lots of times that things like I should know just leave my brain when I go looking for them. And then I find them again later, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was the thing. And then you feel a bit silly. And, you know, quite frankly, if you spend any amount of time at all on the internet, you kind of get over that pretty quick. Or you just stop spending time on the internet doing videos and stuff. Like, those are your two options, really. Because at some point, you're going to say something wrong, you're going to be incorrect about something, you know, whatever it is. And, like, you know, you can really, like, take a pretty big ego hit there if you're not careful. So that's my secret cap. I just basically assume I'm wrong at all times and go on from there. Okay, so this did unlock this huge area. Okay. Oh, so this is what I need this, like, dust-looking resource for. Okay. You can make some pretty cool stuff, then. Alright, so, like, what if we just made, like, let's say we make 10 of these? I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I don't care what the quality is, alright? That's not what I'm curious about right now. Also, again, I continue to insist this as well. I wish that... what's a good complementary color to that? Maybe like a teal sort of color? I don't want green, I don't think. Yeah, maybe this one. What was I saying? Yeah, when you craft something... Okay, so we've crafted. We've completed what we've crafted. Okay. Now, when you load back in the menu, you're still on... You're not even on the item you were on. You're auto-clicked into the the first thing that's here, which in this case is the big bell. Like, and you're already clicked in. And it's like, okay, first of all, why is it already selected? And second of all, why isn't it just back exactly where you were? Like, in my opinion, where it should have ended is on, like, right here. You just made these colored stones. You were just locked into this item. It should load you back to here. And then maybe you just press B to go back about what you were doing. Or instead of being clicked in, but like still on the same item, right? Maybe the menu should just take you to right here. So you can just go back exactly from where you were. That either of those would be a massive quality of life improvement, in my opinion. I'm just saying. All right, so we're going to try this over here. Do I have room? I think I do. So, like, let's say we started it, like... yeah, like right here. Okay. I don't think I have room. Do I? Maybe. Can I fit this in the middle then? No. So my hope was that I could do... here, maybe I can show you up here. I wanted to see if they would merge together. Or if you could overlap them. And it doesn't seem like you can. Like, they're just independent tiles. I was hoping, kind of like the counters, that they'd be able to merge together so that you could have a pathway. Okay, like, let's say this is the middle of your pathway, right? That these would be like one solid path. And that you could put these on the outside. Like, you could sort of like line it. You know what I'm saying? And then it would all be one texture. And so you could make your own, like, texture pathways. Like, this just looks like literally a bunch of, like, bathroom tiles with spaces in between it. Like, with grass for grout. I was hoping that they would merge into, like, one unit, I guess, for lack of a better term. So I will say I'm a little bit disappointed in how that's looking. But again, we're not 1.0 yet, so maybe these are like little tweaks that'll get made like over time. I'll tell you, it's one of those times where I kind of wish I had a connection to the developer for a couple of these little things. Because they've gotten so many things so correct, in my opinion, in this game. That some of these, like, remaining just little tiny things really just... they stand out more than they should. To me, at least, in my opinion. Because the rest of the game is so good. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has that with specific games, and those are just a couple of my things with this game. There aren't very many things like that in this game. And the additions that they've made over time, like having all these crafting stations, like especially the mill and the forge on your farm, super awesome. Big fan. Big fan. Those were great decisions to get those in and be able to put them on your farm. Because you can still, you know, go around town. You know, if you're out and about and you need something, or maybe it's just more convenient to stop and do it that way, you can do that. And it's having the option is, of course, what is nice to have, you know? And I think sometimes that's where, like, developers kind of give them, like, I don't know, they sort of, like, talk themselves into a corner. You know, and it's like, no, we're going to do it this exact way because this is how it must be or whatever. And it's like, you know, for the most part, a lot of times giving players an option is the better solution. And just let us figure out how to handle it or what we want to do with it or, you know, whatever. That's a lot of times that is the answer. You know, give the players a little agency, you know? Okay, we grabbed the wrong fish there. But I really want to know what this is. And we're running low on time, but I really want to catch this giant fish on our farm. We got a tarpon? Is that a new fit? It didn't pop up as being new. Hang on. Are you new to me? No, we've caught you before. A rare giant river fish. Well, it was very large. Y'all saw that shadow. That thing's huge. All right, well, maybe we can use these tiles somewhere in the house. Maybe? I'm not sure where I would put them, honestly. It is nice to have sold some things, but it's even nicer to have donated some things to the museum. I will say, the only thing that fills me with a little bit of trepidation, there's your big word for the day, it's starting over. A little bit of a second thought, you know, is having to find all the stuff in the museum again. Like, I'll tell you, boy, I'll tell you, that's gonna be, whew. Yeah, let's not think about that. We got about a month and a half until 1.0 comes out, so we're just gonna still enjoy this, and hopefully we get to level 8 with Island and Juniper soon, and probably it'll end up happening right before that, and then we'll get to see the end of the mines as they stand now, and that'll be great. That'll be a wonderful send-off into 1.0. That's my hope in terms of timing and how that works out. We'll see how it goes, but as always, thank you all so much, my friends, for being here, hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time.